The Grotti Itali Classic, GTA Online's timeless Italian marvel. Introduction. In the ever-expanding universe of Grand Theft Auto Online, few things excite the player base quite like the arrival of a new Grotti vehicle. The legendary Italian manufacturer, known throughout the GTA series for producing some of the most desirable and performance-oriented machines, has done it again with the Grotti Itali Classic. Added to the game as part of the Safehouse In The Hills update in February 2026, this stunning two-door sports car has quickly captured the hearts of collectors, racing enthusiasts, and style-conscious players alike. The Itali Classic represents something of a departure from the aggressive, hyper-modern supercars that typically dominate Los Santos streets. Instead, it pays homage to an era when automotive design was defined by sharp angles, pop-up headlights, and wedge-shaped profiles that still turn heads decades later. This vehicle isn't merely about raw performance statistics. It's about presence, character, and the pure joy of driving something with genuine soul.
What's wrong with her now?
Released during the Lunar New Year celebrations, the Grotti Itali Classic arrived with significant fanfare, available for purchase through Legendary Motorsport and featuring compatibility with Imani Technology's coveted missile lock-on jammer, a defensive upgrade that has become essential for survival in public sessions. Whether you're a serious collector building the perfect garage or simply someone who appreciates automotive artistry, the Itali Classic deserves your attention. Design and aesthetics. A love letter to Italian automotive tribute. The Itali Classic is without question a masterclass in automotive tribute design. Rockstar Games' design team has meticulously crafted a vehicle that captures the essence of late 1970s and early 1980s Italian sports car styling, with the Ferrari 308 GTB serving as the primary inspiration. This is the same model that gained pop culture immortality as Tom Selleck's ride in Magnum PI, though the Itali Classic incorporates elements from several legendary Ferraris to create something uniquely its own. From every angle, the Itali Classic exudes period-correct authenticity. The low, wedge-shaped body features clean, uninterrupted lines that flow from the sharply pointed nose to the wide, muscular rear haunches. There's no excessive body cladding, no fake vents, no aerodynamic appendages that scream for attention, just pure, unadulterated design philosophy from an era when simplicity and elegance reigned supreme. Front fascia. The front end is dominated by those iconic pop-up headlights, a feature that immediately transports the viewer back to the 1980s. When retracted, they sit flush with the hood, creating a smooth, uninterrupted surface. When deployed, they rise with that satisfying mechanical quality that modern fixed LED units simply cannot replicate. The grille area draws inspiration from the Ferrari 328, with a distinctive opening that feeds air to the mid-mounted engine. The hood itself features a subtle vent placement that echoes the Ferrari Testarossa, though positioned more centrally. This attention to detail extends to the fog light housings, which for modification enthusiasts can be configured to resemble those found on the Ferrari 308 GTB Group 4 rally car, a nod to its competition heritage. Profile and proportions. Moving along the side, the Itali Classic reveals its true character. The proportions are spot on for a mid-mounted sports car of this era. A relatively short front overhang, a lengthy wheelbase, and a cab-forward design that places the occupants well ahead of the rear axle. The C-pillar features a distinctive kink that recalls both the Ferrari 288 GTO and the legendary F40, two of the most revered performance cars ever to emerge from Maranello. The wheel arches are pronounced without being exaggerated, housing a set of classic multi-spoke alloy wheels that could have graced any number of Italian exotics from the period. The side intakes, positioned just behind the doors, feed air to the mid-mounted power plant and feature subtle strakes that add visual interest without overwhelming the design. The rear three-quarter view is perhaps where the Itali Classic is most compelling. The tail features a fastback-style rear window that slopes down to a short deck lid, beneath which sits the engine. The triple taillight configuration on each side is a clear homage to the Ferrari Berlinetta Boxer, creating a distinctive lighting signature that's immediately recognizable in traffic or in the rearview mirror of a competitor during a close race. The rear valance houses twin exhaust outlets, positioned symmetrically to emphasize the car's balanced nature. A small lip spoiler integrated into the trailing edge of the deck lid provides just enough visual flair without resorting to the massive wings and diffusers found on modern supercars. Color and finish. The Grotti Itali Classic is the kind of vehicle that looks spectacular in virtually any color, though it truly comes alive in classic Italian Rosso Corsa or in period-appropriate metallic shades. The body panels feature the tight shut lines and flawless finish expected of a premium Grotti product, reflecting the manufacturer's attention to quality. What's particularly noteworthy is how the Itali Classic sits alongside other vehicles in the Grotti lineup. Parked next to a modern Grotti supercar like the X80 Proto or the Visione, the Classic looks exactly what it claims to be, a genuine piece of automotive history, unapologetically retro in an era of digital cockpits and hybrid powertrains. It doesn't try to compete with modern design language, it simply exists as a beautiful object from a bygone era, and that confidence makes it all the more appealing. Technical specifications. Platform and classification. The Grotti Itali Classic occupies the Sports Classics vehicle class in GTA Online, placing it alongside other vintage performance machines that prioritize style and driving engagement over outright lap times. This classification means it can compete in Sports Classics races, where its combination of period-correct styling and modern performance makes it a compelling option for drivers who value elegance as much as speed. True to its Italian heritage, the Itali Classic employs a rear-wheel drive configuration, sending power to the pavement through the rear wheels in the traditional sports car fashion. The transmission is a 5-speed unit, which may seem modest by modern standards, but suits the car's character perfectly. Each gear change becomes an event, a connection between driver and machine that modern dual-clutch gearboxes often sanitize away. The engine itself is mounted amidships, providing the balanced weight distribution that made the era's greatest sports cars so rewarding to drive enthusiastically. While Rockstar Games hasn't provided specific output figures, the vehicle's real-world behavior suggests a power plant with sufficient grunt to entertain without overwhelming the chassis. Physical dimensions. With a curb weight of 1,470 kilograms, or approximately 3,240 pounds, the Itali Classic occupies the sweet spot for a sports car of this type. It's light enough to feel responsive and agile through corners, yet substantial enough to inspire confidence at highway speeds. This weight figure places it competitively within the Sports Classics class, lighter than some contemporaries, but heavier than the most featherweight options. The two-seat configuration means no pretensions of practicality. This is a driver's car, pure and simple. The cockpit wraps around the occupants in period-correct fashion, with all controls falling easily to hand and visibility optimized for forward progress. Performance data. According to the game's internal files, the Itali Classic achieves a top speed of 96.93 miles per hour, or 156 kilometers per hour. However, as experienced players know, these figures don't always tell the complete story. Independent testing by the GTA community's foremost vehicle expert, YouTuber Broffy1332, has revealed a slightly higher real-world top speed of 98.50 miles per hour or 158.52 kilometers per hour when the vehicle is tested under controlled conditions on a straight runway. This puts the Itali Classic in the middle of the pack for its class, not the absolute fastest option available, but far from being a slouch. The car's true strength lies not in outright top speed, but in its handling characteristics and the overall driving experience. Lap time potential. Early testing suggests the Itali Classic is capable of respectable lap times around the standard test circuits. Broffy1332's initial testing recorded a lap time of 1 minute, 23.517 seconds around the cutting test track, though it's worth noting that this testing was conducted before the vehicle's full potential was explored through upgrades and tuning. What's more important than the raw numbers is how the car achieves them. The Itali Classic is described as feeling stable and controlled at speed, without the wobbling or shaking that plagues some vehicles when pushed to their limits. This predictable